Well, she is a beauty in downtown St. Mary's, the Grand Theater and Opera House, and we're going to learn about the restoration project for that. Joining us today, we've got the project coordinator, Doug Spencer, and thanks for coming today.
Thanks for having us, Holly. Great topic to discuss.
Yeah, okay, so we've got this building, and I'm sure you talk to people around town, and they have memories of going there, right? Is that part of the motivation because it's so historic and been there?
Absolutely. It's been around since 1895, and November was the first production that was put on in that grand, majestic, iconic, and beautiful building. And so many people have that deep affinity because they went there to watch their movies.
Mm-hmm.
And then it evolved into wedding receptions were held in the ballroom because it's a theater and a ballroom. And people just have so many great memories, and it's been sitting idle for way too long, and it's time to bring the Grand back alive and help revitalize the downtown as well.
Right, yeah, it can all work together. Okay, so you said it's been idle for a while. So what does that mean? What kind of shape is it in? I mean, obviously you feel like it's good enough shape you can do something?
Yeah, you know, so having a building vacant and unoccupied isn't necessarily a good thing, and it's really been since 2010 since there's truly been activity in that building. But remarkably, the Grand is standing pretty grand. Our consultant, Michael Hurlowitz, who's done Grand Opera House restorations all over, he rated it as a 7.5 out of 10 of Opera House theaters that he has started off with. So structurally, we're in really pretty decent shape.
That's good, yeah. So does it still have some, you know, back in the day, there's so much intricate art, I mean, you know, molding and crown molding and things. Is that still around, or do you have to bring that back?
No, it's really there. And in the actual theater, there's some beautiful lighting that is still there and still operable. And the one question that people always ask, how are the murals? There's two in the theater, two hand-carved leather murals that depict St. Mary's history. Very unique. The consultant said he's never seen anything like it. There's actually a third one that's up in the ballroom as well. And so we get that question asked all of the time. And it is a concern because the building has been unoccupied, not in the right environment. They're in perfect condition.
Oh, good, good. So you can say, all right, so we're talking about this, and so that means it's going to cost some money. So how are you guys doing this? Where's the money coming from? How are you going to pay for this?
Yeah, you know, we've got a monumental task ahead of us to raise $3 million to bring both the theater and the ballroom totally back alive. And so we've got the building procured. We were able to do that by the end of July. And we have money to get the roofs replaced. There's a flat roof. That work is already done. We're waiting on the shingle roof, which is above the theater, to get finished. And then we're going to be dry from the top. And then it's just going to be, I like to try to break it down in 3 pots of money. We need $1 million from individual contributions. We need $1 million from naming right contributions, which I hope we've got an exciting announcement within the next month or so that we've got a great naming right opportunity. And then that last pot is grants.
Okay. And
so I think we really are in a very good position to secure some grants. However, it's that match, which goes back to that first pot that we need. And we are a 501c3. We have our determination. It's the Friends of the St. Mary's Theater and Grand Opera House is the entity that is the 501c3.
Right, yeah. So you got a group of members of the community that really want to see this happen, and so that's where you guys are out there pumping it up, right, and trying to say, hey, we're going to do this.
And, you know, during that long decade of idleness at the building, you know, everybody would always say, why doesn't somebody do something about the theater? Somebody was never going to do something about the theater. However, everybody, current St. Marians, former St. Marians, future St. Marians, and people throughout the region can help make this beautiful, majestic, iconic building come back alive. And we're planning all types of different events. We won't show first-run movies. We'll do second and classic movies. We'll do comedy. We'll do concert of all genres. We'll do lecture series, and we'll do stage productions. And that can be done at the theater and also in the ballroom.
So a lot of grand plans. All right, and so check it out. I have the information on the screen where you can donate and check out more. So very cool project. We'll have to keep following you on this.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Holly.
Thanks for coming, Doug. All right, don't go away. We'll look at the weather forecast next.